Okay, so in comes the clowns here. March 31st of 2024. Probably a new user account through a different account, which would make it a troll. So this is a troll alert. Came in about 15 minutes ago. I'm going to read it. People need to understand. Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know this girl. You just hear what you guys hear from Judy, right? Don't forget, this girl is standing there denying the fact that my son was standing there ready to smash 12 jars full of oat groats in it. Actually, it was steel-cut oats in the middle of the fucking living room after he started ragging on me in the bloody bathroom. Okay, I went into my videos. I got it. Removing myself from a toxic relationship. It started with the fucking piano, but actually it started when this girl moved in and everything from the kitchen and the living room area basically ended up in the fucking garage. Okay? Everything. Silverware, pots and pans, roasting pans, dishes, appliances, right? Books. You seen it. Where did it go? Into the front yard. It was one big free for fucking all. Okay? With a big pole up the bitch's ass. Alright? She's a thief. That's what she is. She's a fucking thief. She went into my fucking fabric, washing fabric, saying that she got a donation from her work and she brought it home to wash it and dry it on my clothesline so she could take it back to work and get fucking brownie points. No. She's been stealing my shit, people. And when she's not stealing my shit, she's taking it and dropping it off at her friend's house, at her fucking parents' house for all I know, giving it to the charity bookstore, fucking whatever. I'm spending hundreds and hundreds of fucking dollars on stupid buckets and gamma lids and lids, okay? Right? Just so that I can preserve this food correctly so no rodents can get into it, okay? This is Uniline, right? This is a company called Uniline. Anyway, you can see it right there. Fucking Uniline CA. Alright? I have to pay for freaking shipping here, okay? Alright? I'm just gonna give you an idea. If you want to buy buckets, first of all, you have to buy 5 of them. Okay? You can't buy 1, you can't buy 2, you have to buy them in the group of fucking 5. Alright? Okay, yeah, I vacuum sealed in the past, wheat and do all, sure, they like to go to the grocery store, they got no fucking kids, they're sitting up on cheap rent, they don't pay fucking hydro, they don't pay fucking gas, right, you know what I'm saying, they're both working, right, and so they can go to the grocery store and go buy apple pie in a container and, cake. And you seen me go into that recycle bin. What was it full of? Fucking processed food from freaking Save-Ons. Right? In terms of, I want apple pie. Let's just pay $8 for it. Well, it's okay. We can afford it. Just throw out the tin. Throw out the plastic, And, yeah, whatever. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, so capacity. Let's just see. 3.5 gallon bucket, okay? You see this here, right? $9 and where are we? $9.30 any quantity, but you have to buy them in 5. You have to buy them in 5. You can't see the minimum order. Where am I? Where's my finger? Minimum order is 5. All right. If you buy 5, this is what they're. Let's see. How does this work? 3.5 gallon. If you buy 5. Sorry, 3.5 gallon, which I just recently bought, right? You're looking at $10.16 per fucking bucket. It doesn't come with lids, all right? All right? All right. And then, if you want lids, like this pisses me off, throwing out my fucking bucket lids, and I'm buying fucking bucket lids, trying to make it convenient so that they have fucking gamma lids, paying $15, $17 per fucking lid, and they're throwing out bucket lids? Yeah. And things to wash windows with and whatever I want with a stick, right? And there was more in there yet, people. Right? Going into Tisha's room, grabbing shit here, there, going into the fucking Shmei's, grabbing what they fucking want. You don't think this isn't being done with malice and being vindictive? What, you talk mean about me? Well, I wonder why. What did you do when first time I fucking met her? Right? I said, holy shit, what the hell's going on? Throwing out your stuff. It's going out in the garage. I said, well, I said to this girl, you think this is okay? Come on, Mark King, let's go. Stuck her nose up in the fucking air and walked off. That's how I met her, people. Anyway, plastic pail Gamma seal lids. Okay? For a 2-gallon, 3.5. We'll just focus on the 3.5. Right? 3.5, 5-gallon, 6-gallon buckets. Each bucket is a different price. You have to buy multiples of 5. I've spent fucking thousands of dollars on this shit. And they're throwing out fucking bucket lids. Yeah, okay. $17, right? For one, if you buy just one Gamma lid. If you buy in bulk, you get them at $15. Right? I got a lot of fucking Gamma lids. But, last time I did, I only bought 3 Gamma lids, and I bought 5 just plastic pail easy peel lid, right? They were coming in at $3.35, right? Because it gets expensive, right? I have a few more buckets kicking around. I'm trying to avoid buying buckets. I'm trying to avoid buying fucking Gamma lids to make it convenient to fucking pigs that are selfish and think nothing about them fucking selves. I don't fucking care about a fucking pot. They can drown in the pot for all I fucking care because they're rolling in the dough. You know, you can see that with all their processed fucking food with their recycling fucking containers in the stupid recycling fucking bin with my shit in it that they're throwing out. No wonder why they can afford to go off and buy shit and just chow down on their sugar highs. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Go back fucking home. Clearly, she was a twin. She came out the fucking demon twin. 4 fucking girls. Right? You don't think fucking girls don't steal off, the sisters don't steal off each other? Where do you think she learnt this shit from? She learnt it from her fucking sisters. Squabbling with her sisters. Fighting with her fucking sisters. Being jealous over with what one sister has and she doesn't have. Right? Stealing and plotting and scheming behind her fucking sisters. And then she moved in here and started that shit here, using my son as a boy toy to make him fucking jealous with all her other fucking boy toy fucking male friends, because she's got apparently a whole lot of them. As a matter of fact, her best friend is a male friend. Like I said, she flaunts her fucking men friends in front of my son's face, and he tries to be mature about it, diplomatic about it, you know, compromising about it, and not get jealous. But what the fuck do you think's going on here, people? Why do you think he's fucking raging on me all the time? With his hate on for women! Whatever. Okay? So don't talk to me about, I'm just giving it one side of the fucking story here. Fuck this shit. That bitch, she can fucking move out any fucking time. She's rolling in the fucking dough. She can go to the grocery store, buy a fucking processed cake, a fucking stupid pumpkin pie, cookies, donuts, whatever. Whatever they fucking want, they can afford that. They can go and afford to move into another fucking house, trust me. But they don't want to. No, as a matter of fact, they're planning to fucking squat here. I'm like, squat? Yeah, squat. When the economy crashes, we're squatting. I'm squatting. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, you are going to pay Mrs. Gill the rent. No, I don't know about that. Well, no, you are. You are. Huh. It would have to be pretty fucking extreme not to pay Mrs. Gill her rent. Don't throw fucking Mrs. Gill. I deal with Mrs. Gill. No, she doesn't even fucking know you, you stupid cunt. Seriously. You pay $300, maybe $350 now. As you sit up and you sew on my antique fucking sewing table, as you're throwing out my shit when you're not fucking stealing it, giving it to your friends, taking it to work for charity. Yeah, fuck you. You little trolls are coming in. Fuck you. Hold on. So, what holds them to this house? Cheap rent? Is that the only thing that holds them to this house? Because they can pay $1,100 a month, have full access to the laundry room. I never get to use the fucking laundry room, ever. And I'm the one that needs it the most. right? Don't pay hydro, don't pay gas, because Mark ain't never paid hydro or never paid gas. And the only reason it's that is because the landlady jumped up the rent $200 in 8 months, right? So it was even less than that just 2 months ago, right? So they were paying $1,000 a month so that they could plot and scheme how to hurt me, right? Destroy my life, steal my shit, take my shit, play mind games, throw out my shit, not once, but twice, go behind my back, right? Sell my shit, and then say they didn't do it, but they gave it away to somebody else after they got fucking caught with it, right? Right? Lie, perpetuate. Have my son threaten to hit me with a fucking phone with my back to a corner because he doesn't want to talk about a fucking solution in terms of, okay, you want me to go downstairs and clean out an area that's been there for 14 fucking years. All right, well, it's going to take a little time. I have a solution. We weren't even into the conversation for 4 fucking minutes before he started raging where Andre felt he had to come in and protect me. Okay? I'm just saying. Right? And then this girl wants to say, oh, no, he didn't do it because I was downstairs listening. Yeah, right. Shut the fuck up. And then when he was downstairs ready to smash all those jars, right? With her standing there at my antique sewing table, my antique table that she turned into a sewing table, right? And witnessed it for herself and actually fucking jumped. And then when I called her on it just, 2 days ago? She insisted that she wasn't there. And then she shifted the subject. When she realized that she couldn't keep saying, I wasn't there, I wasn't there, I wasn't there, I wasn't there. And then she shifted on the subject to start accusing Andre of lying. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Why is she here? Why can't they leave? They're paying $1,100. I'm sure for $200, $300 more, they can get a nice little fucking apartment for themselves somewhere. And they won't have to fucking worry about nothing. Right? They can't lock me out. They can't. The fucking breaker is down there. The water, to turn off the water taps is down there. If an emergency happened and they weren't home, I'd have to go in there and do it. And if I have to turn off the fucking water, I gotta actually go into their bedroom, go into their fucking closet, go to the back of the fucking closet, and turn off the fucking water! In the event of an emergency, and I've had to do it already 2 times since living in this house. Same thing with the breaker box. That's in Auntie Shimei's room. Something happens, I have to go down fast, turn off the fucking breaker, I need to get down there ASAP. Or the breaker blows, I need to get down there and turn it back fucking on. They don't want that? Go move out. Make sure that nobody can come into your house and fuck with the water tap. Like we're talking the main water line. Right? If you want to take it to that level. Right? They can't. They can't. If they do that, they're putting this house in fucking jeopardy of either flooding out and God knows what, or fucking catching on fire. Or sitting in the dark. One or the other. Until they get home. And if they're gone for the fucking weekend, yeah, okay. I'm gonna sit in the house in October on the weekend by myself, waiting for them to get home with no fucking hydro. Go figure. So they can have cheap rent and plot and scheme how they're gonna go squat when the shit hits the fan and not even think twice to pay the landlord. Well, if you're gonna fucking squat, fine. I'm sure Mrs. Gill will tolerate it as long as you pay the fucking rent! You see, that's the difference between thinking here. So don't call my I deal with Mrs. Gill. No, you don't. Mrs. Gill gonna come ask me how you doing. I'm not gonna tell her right now. I'm just gonna say I got troubles, Mrs. Gill. I'm working on it. That's all I'm not gonna try and stress her out. Not unless I have to, people. Anyway, I'm very mad, believe it or not, about these bucket lids. Let me go get them. All in all, I spent, probably $2,000 at least, people, on buckets. I did the two-gallon size buckets with the majority of those in my room full of food. Some of them are downstairs, assuming that they weren't taken out and fucking given away, thrown away. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to put it between $2,000 and $2,500 between 2-gallon size buckets, 3.5 size gallon buckets, 5-gallon buckets, and 6-gallon buckets, with the majority of them with those gamma lids. And I had to pay for the delivery. That's not to mention the 1-size gallon jars I got kicking around here with food inside. Okay? And they're throwing out my lids. Because I don't want to buy no more. When my son was like, the economy is going to go into Venezuela, and gotta lock you in, and people might start coming to rob the house and kick down the door, and, I want to do something to the front door and make it safe, and I'm like, well, I got, it's not good enough, and I'm like, calm down, like, fuck, calm down, like, I'm going to squat, we're going into squatting mode. I'm like, squat? Well, okay, but Mrs. Gill going to get her rent, right? Well, I don't know, it's hard to say. No, I said, no, like, shut the fuck up. Don't even try and call in Mrs. Gill on this one. She's the top fucking big gun here. Fuck you. No. When you're sitting here thinking, plotting, and scheming how you can stay here for cheap rent, and you're gonna go squat and not pay fucking rent just so that you can have fucking no rent, like, fuck you. This is what this girl brings to this house. As she's throwing out bucket lids. Right? Because, every bucket fits a different kind of lid, right? I mean, this was before I started buying buckets and stuff. I still might be able to use these because I don't want to buy any more, people. So anyway, after you did that, I went off and I bought some extra wheat. I bought the soya beans because, right? You seen the buckets I showed you, right? I think I did get another bag of Great Northern White beans. And oat groats, which are like, they look like wheat, but they're not. They're oat groats, right? And the rife wheat, because it's easy to digest. And I'm like, I'm not buying buckets, people. I'm not. I don't want to. So when I get downstairs, I told you I'm going to Mickey Mouse around and tighten things up. And I have a couple of buckets down there that really don't have a lid. So after it's all said and done, something like this just on top would fucking work. I don't have to buy as they're throwing it out. Are you down there, you stupid bitch? I'm gonna call the fucking cops on you yet. It's a war now. You always think that's funny, Amari. It is. I've been so fucking patient. Yesterday was the fucking camel that broke the bloody back. Don't come upstairs and try and give me some olive branch for all the destruction that you bring to my house. And then try and reel in Andre with, I'm sorry. Like, fuck you, you're sorry. He doesn't even like you. He made that decision for himself before all this happened. He's your bossy. You're finicky. You're weird. You're a snitch, in his words. You sick Marcade on me, and you turned him into a violent man. So she can sneak around and fucking steal my shit, throw it in the garbage, give it to her fucking friends, take it to work, drop it off. Here, I got some fabric. Do you love me now? Will you keep me hired and give me a raise if I come with more fabric for your used fabric store? Yeah, okay. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm so close to calling the police, people. That's all I've been thinking about. Call the police, call the police, call the police, call the police, call the police. Fucking call the police. Document it. I don't need to fucking document it. It's already fucking documented. I'm gonna fucking sit here and I'm gonna type this fucking shit out. Yeah. So, for this troll, let's see if it's a troll. They just want to hurt me, that's it. She was in her mother's womb, scrapping with her twin sister. Fighting for fucking space in the womb. I'm just saying. You got all this fucking money to do whatever you got, camping and this and events, and fucking go to Victoria to go watch her male friends wrestle. Why don't you go take Marcane to the strip club? There you go. Yeah, instead of taking Marcane all the time to Victoria to watch your male buffed up fucking friends go into a wrestling match and rubbing it in his face that they're your friends. Why don't you take him to a fucking bar and let him just hang out and look at the strippers? Oh no, you couldn't do that because it might make you feel insecure. Yeah. That's where your fucking headspace is at. But my son made his bed. He can lay in it now. What am I looking at? What was I looking for? What was I going to do? So bad. Oh yeah. Oh. I told Tisha I don't want to watch the kids for a while. I need a break. I got to get a handle on my own life here. I never get a chance to. I'm working on the living room. Okay, so what we're going to do, so it's Leanna Summers. Yeah, right. Let's see. Julian Johnson's sister. Could be this girl. Here we go. Joined March 31st, 2024. The same individual that always does this crap. They have a main user account and then they come in with their fake second user account. Yeah, because they're probably already blocked. Yeah. So, right there. Right? Okay, people need to understand nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know this girl, you just hear what you guys hear from Judy. Well, no, they heard her in 2 videos. Okay, being a little snotball and all fucking cocky and high and mighty. Right? Okay. Clearly she was antagonizing me in the second video as she was trying to mooch up to Andre with her so-called whispering apology. Yeah, okay. Did you ever stop to think that maybe her son and this lady just want to clean the place up? Well, have you ever stopped to think that maybe they should move out and get their own place? Huh? Or are they plotting and scheming how to rob Mrs. Gill of rent when it comes time to fucking squat in the house because the economy is crashing? After they got rid of me and tucked away the kids like a dirty secret so that they can be in control. Yeah, okay. Want to clean the place up, make it more livable? She can go back home, where she came from. They can move out. The only reason they stay here is for cheap rent. That's it. And to possibly rip off my landlord when the shit hits the fucking fan. That's the only reason they stay here. They don't stay here to help me. They don't stay here because they care about the kids and I. No. They don't stay here because they respect anything. Unless it's theirs, or they want to take it and keep it for themselves, and then they will respect it and tell you that you can't use it anymore because they took it away from you. Yeah. And for that place not to be an eyesore. Yeah, okay. None of them, not one, does any kind of fucking yard work. All they do is keep piling shit up outside. I'm starting to throw shit in the fucking bin when I'm not going to the fucking bin, finding my shit in the bin as it's rotting out on the fucking driveway again, as Andre walks by and wishes that he could have it. So shut the fuck up. Seriously, getting off on it, right? So what? I did the flag. What happened? Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to flag it. Oh my God. What am I doing? Oh, maybe I flagged somebody else's. I don't know. I don't know how that works. YouTube is always changing their shit. Okay. And then we've got Truly Amazing. That would be Shelley. I already read it, Shelley. And then we've got Truly Amazing in here answering Deb's post. If a post went missing, I did it by accident. And then we've got Truly Amazing answering Bailey's post. With everyone saying that these people have absolutely no right to be taking my shit and doing what they're doing. Right? Will I go to sleep thinking about calling the cops and wake up thinking about calling the cops? And I've been thinking about calling the cops ever since. Yeah, because I tend to agree with them. It won't stop. Nope. Because they're power tripping. And they want cheap rent by any means necessary, even if it requires squatting and ripping off my landlord when the shit hits the fucking fan. As they eat my fucking food after they got rid of me.